Your hair is beautiful, but not like that. I genuinely believe that your hair isn't real. I don't really think you can film hair content with that length. To whoever sells season to me, you are blessed and highly favored. Hello everyone, my name is Eden E and I also go by ExcellenceTV. Welcome to my YouTube channel if you are new, and welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. So here in this corner of my YouTube channel, I talk about childlike faith, which is key in being a believer in Christ. Hair love, because I am a hair enthusiast and it's truly what God has given me as a gift and I'm very passionate about it. Inner beauty, because your fruits shine from the inside out, and if you truly cultivate into your inner beauty, people will begin to see that about you. Video essays and more that God will do for this YouTube channel. So today is going to be episode 4, the Natural Hair Community Series, and the title of this episode is called Gaslighting. Now, I'm sure a lot of us have heard the term gaslighting before. Basically, gaslighting means emotionally manipulating somebody, or it's kind of similar to a backhanded compliment, so to say. So that's what we're going to be covering in this video. But before we get into this video, I'm going to reveal the verse of the day. This is going to be a new thing I'm going to be doing for my YouTube channel. So here goes. The verse of the day. Today's verse of the day is going to be 2 Timothy chapter 2, and I'll read verses 23 to 26. Again, I say, don't get involved in foolish, ignorant arguments that only start fights. A servant of the Lord must not quarrel, but must be kind to everyone, be able to teach, and be patient with difficult people. Very key. Gently instruct those who oppose the truth. Perhaps God will change the people's hearts, and they will learn the truth. Then they will come to their senses and escape from the devil's trap, which is really the spiritual war going on. There is an eternity, and there's a heaven and hell. And as long as you go through this life of the world without Jesus, you are in the devil's trap. So it's very important to be patient with people who reject the truth, for they have been held captive by him to do whatever he wants. Again, 2 Timothy chapter 2, verses 23 to 26, and it's very key because lately I've been struggling with patience, so this verse helps to remind me that even in my own walk with Christ, it wasn't easy, and I was in the same boat as everyone else in this world who has not yet received God. I mean, I was reluctant to trust the Lord and the biblical word too. So yeah, that's today's verse of the day. So as I said before, the title of this video is called Gaslighting. In this Natural Hair Community Series, episode 4 by the way, this is the second to last episode, so stay tuned for the last one. And I truly believe most of the gaslighting that goes on in the natural hair community is simply because of favoritism of hair growth. Now, I talked about this in my last video, and I think this is a huge problem because people who genuinely want to learn about their hair, they may come in relaxed, T-laxed, permed. Overall, your hair is gets damaged over time by those types of things. Heat damage, I mean transitioning basically. And to see things like that is just, I can see why people feel a need to be hostile towards the natural hair community. But it's just, as I said before in my last video, because I said a lot of key things, so I'm going to link those videos down below. If you're new to this series, don't worry, you didn't miss anything. It's linked down below so you can go check it out for yourself. But it's just really sad to see a space that was supposed to uplift Black folk all around the world just turn into a place where people are just policing each other and bashing each other and trying to be politically right. And I'm honestly trying to change the whole YouTube scale about natural hair in general, because I noticed that, it's just really upsetting to me that, I mean, I'm passionate about it, I'm not forcing it on anyone, but like, how can I explain this? It's like, I don't know, it's just, hair is just, I feel like when it's taken to, I understand that a lot of people don't really care about their hair, okay, to my head, so what? I'm not asking you to be obsessed with your hair. I'm just saying, I really feel like the natural hair community does not deserve all the bashing and the hate, especially online. Like, again, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors in these natural hair videos and the natural hair gurus or natural hair tubers. You don't know what goes on as soon as they hit the off button on the camera. And like something so simple as hair, what's supposed to be simple, what's supposed to be this beautiful, fascinating thing that grows on your scalp is all, it's always the most aggravating thing for Black people. And for me, it's time to change that. It's for me, that's what I'm doing for myself, because I have to come to a realization that the hair on my head is going nowhere. I may cut it, I try to do anything with it, it's gonna keep growing back. And that's why I started my natural hair journey, because I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm like, I'm gonna wear my hair out. I'm going to embrace what God has given me. Like, I'm not just gonna go and just go out in the world with wigs and weaves. Like, I grew up that way, and with my hair constantly being braided and braided. And I thought really that my hair is growing, like it's protected. And that's usually what a lot of people associate with your hair being healthy, with your hair growing. And that's where I'm incorporating the gaslighting part, because like that's like your hair growing while you're putting in a wigs and weeds and braids. While it is growing, is it really worth it to see the lack of density and width and your porosity just going completely upside down? Is it really worth it? It's not. And I understand, especially here in the United States, I understand that there's a lot of stereotypes with how we should wear our hair at work or at school and things of that sort. But we have to come to a realization, you don't have to please anybody in this world of your hair trying to prove a point. Like, that's the thing I'm trying to say. Like, being politically right, it's not good. You shouldn't have to try and prove to a certain demographic that your hair can be long, that your hair can grow. You don't have to go on TikTok. You don't have to go on Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, wherever your social media platform is, to prove to somebody that your hair is real. You don't have to do it. You don't have to. And this obsession of length has gotten to a point where it's just like, it's just madness. And I'm here to say that no matter what length your hair is, whether it's, I don't know, I'm just giving a random number, 23 centimeters to all the way down to the ground, your hair is very, very beautiful. You don't have to prove to anybody, oh, my hair can do this, it can curl, you can already do all those things with your hair. If somebody feels the need that, oh, prove this and that, that's coming from their own insecurity. You don't have to conform to their insecurity if that's not how you feel about yourself. And even if you did, you don't have to make that video for that person. Because that's what I've been seeing on TikTok and Instagram, all these places recently, that just a lot of us are trying to prove to other people that our hair is real. We're trying to, and especially other natural hair YouTubers are trying to tell people that, that this is why your hair isn't growing. Should it be that the overall objective goal for your natural hair journey is your hair to be long? Absolutely not, because then you're limiting yourself. And for me, I'm all about what you specifically want hair goals. Of course, all natural. If you have a relaxer or a T-laxer, that's what you do. I'm not judging you. You choose what you want to do with your hair. But here, I talk about all things natural about hair. But back to what I was saying before. Like, I feel like just starting your natural hair journey to grow it long, you're limiting yourself. I mean, think about it. Like, you won't really think outside the box of what you can really do with your hair. There's trimming, there's cutting. You can cut short for a while and then grow it up, and then you want it, like, so many things. You see where I'm going with this? So it's just like, when people tell other people on this platform that, this is why your hair is not growing, or your hair doesn't look beautiful like that, or like, let's say you have a twat, which is a term for teeny weeny afro. people think that, why are you making natural hair content videos? Your hair is not even, because people are just so obsessed with hair length. I mean, I've seen people in public rake their fingers in somebody else's hair and braids, and it's just really uncomfortable to see. And also because I have a personal experience with that, so it's just, I came to the realization, seeing all this observance and just everything from the gaslighting to, you know, the ostracizing to just everything, just collecting all my thoughts together, that there's truly an internal issue, an internal battle going on with hair in general. No matter what hair type you have, whether it's a small circle size or a big circle size, video linked down below. I said in my last video, but I'll link it down below again. But yeah, it's a lot. And that is one of the main reasons why the Lord Jesus led me to make this YouTube channel, because it just pains my heart. So this is something I'm really passionate about, and this is one of the only times I use the word hate, but I just hate to see people talk about hair in a manner like that. Like, hair is so beautiful. Like, God really took his time to make each and every single individual hair follicle. And no matter what you have going on with your life, whether you're a parent, whether you're a mom, whether you're living by yourself, or no matter what age you are, at some point of your day or your week or your month, you still have time to tend to your hair, and you still have time to take care of it. It shouldn't be this thing where it's just like, ugh, my hair, or I'm going to put these braids in, I don't want to deal with my hair right now. What you're doing is tucking your hair in, and what's natural is going to come out anyway. And at the end of the day, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, my hair is beautiful. And that's how the natural hair journey starts. You start from there, and I promise you, you'll just blossom from there. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the last episode. Bye bye.